Welcome back to the never-ending saga of Rusty the Snowcat. You guys like this? I'm pretty impressed. It's a brand new head. And it came with these. I think these are injector cups and seals. I think. I don't know. I'll have to find out. I've never seen that before. I don't recall seeing that when I took this apart. However, looks like we got a bunch of parts to transfer over. We got some studs we got to take out and move to there. All this good stuff, exhaust studs. I don't think I'll do any time lapse today, but I'll every time I complete a step, I'll stop and film it a little bit for you guys. You've seen me tear this motor apart numerous times on this channel in this series specifically, so I'm not going to bore you with that over and over and over again. And we have a lot of parts to clean up and reinstall. I've got some intermediate coolant hoses we're going to replace, along with some other parts. And I'll be getting rid of some stuff. I think I can get rid of this and a couple of brackets on the front of the motor and clean it up a bit. But anyhow, let's get started. Alright guys, here's where we're at. I got everything transferred over. Brand new injector cups and seals. Transferred all the studs over. The engine pick and the thermostat housing. There's one bolt missing here that goes to the alternator bracket, the half moon. I've cleaned up the engine block best I could. I rotated the assembly around and checked for scarring in the cylinder walls and excessive play in the pistons and whatnot, and there's nothing out of the ordinary. Just looks like a well-used diesel motor. So I think we're at the point now where we need to get the head gasket on there and get the head bolted in, and then I will check back in with you guys. So the head bolt kit, for whatever reason, and I knew that there might be some differences between the Australian version of the motor and the US or Japanese version of the motor. And so all of the head bolts should be this length, and 4 of them were this length. So I had to reuse 4 of my best, ridiculous, 4 of my best head bolts from the original setup, and I'll show you where I put them. I used them on the outside, so the only thing they're clamping down is the this side of the cylinder. I figured that even if they had some stretch to them, that the other brand new bolts that were in the row right in front of them would make up for that. But yeah, the torque sequence on this is not fun. You had to number all the bolts kind of in a circular pattern like that, and then it's a 3-stage torque sequence where the first stage is 50 pounds, second stage is 65 foot-pounds, and the third stage is 120 to 150 degrees past the last torque. So basically what I did is I made a mark. Let's see if I can show you this. I made a paint mark over here and a paint mark over here at about 150, and then I dragged it around into that area on each one. So yeah, big part's done, head's on. Everything else is just ancillaries, and bolting everything back together and putting some coolant in it and then watching it do the exact same thing. Hopefully not. I'm really hoping that this solves the problem. By the way, this cylinder head came from Company in Florida called Odessa Cylinder Heads. It has a 5-year warranty. As long as you don't overheat it, they'll honor the warranty. Really good company. $720 shipped. Came with fuel injector cups and all that good stuff. And I'm really impressed. They shipped it in a really nice box with some really nice packaging. It was easy to handle, easy to move around. It had handles on the box. So, great company. They're on eBay. If you're looking to buy a cylinder head, they got thousands of different makes and models. So, check it out. But let's continue getting this beast put back together. Moving right along, I got the entire intake side of the motor done. I did a valve adjustment. With the new head, they were really tight. So I'm assuming that the older head might have had some wear on it, or this head has a different thickness, or something of that nature is going on. But they all adjusted out just fine. So we'll keep moving forward here. I got the turbo side of the motor left, plus the intake. And then I think we can put fluids in and fire him up. See if he runs, watch him blow up, watch him start on fire, all that fun stuff. Well, I think I got everything put back together, but I guess we won't know until I fire it up and watch stuff fly apart. So let's put some coolant in them, prime the fuel, and start them up, see what happens. Helps if you take this off of the crankshaft before you start the engine. Almost really messed something up there. Got smoke. Let's turn the glow plugs on here and give her another shot. I had to open the back door of the garage. I forgot to open it before I started Rusty. So far, no bubbles yet. Sounds like I need to adjust the valves a little bit better. I got one valve in there that's just been ornery. But the oil pressure's good. He just sounds really upset. Like he shouldn't have taken me apart. That new head probably has to get broken in a little bit too. Some leftover coolant falling down from when I drained it out. Don't see anything else though, except for the diesel that spilled out when I purged him. Man, these motors are so noisy. If you go back in my series a bit, I pulled up a bunch of different videos of vehicles with the same motor. And they all sound the same. They're just really clackety. Especially the indirect injection motors, for whatever reason. They're just really noisy. This is going to take forever to heat up. Heat up the coolant. I'm squeezing the lower hose here to get some of the air out of it. I'll come back. So the thermostat just opened up. No bubbles. Coolant's a little dirty, but there's some air pockets, a little bit of air pockets left in there, it looks like. Now, the thermostat opens around 170 or so. Much better than it was the last time we had them running. Just noisy as all get out. Idle it sounds normal. It's just the higher RPMs are just noisy on these little motors. A little trick for you guys: if you get too much coolant in your funnel and you need to remove it, get a baster. and you can suck out and then pull the funnel out and put the cap on it quick without spilling coolant all over the place. He's going up to normal operating temperatures. Seems to be just fine. Looks like we're burning off a bunch of oil and coolant that was spilled all over the motor. Whew. Good golly. Well, I could definitely say that I'm glad that that appears to have solved the problems. We won't know 100% for sure until we take them out and test them somewhere in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, that didn't take long at all. I started at 6 and it's about 12:30 right now, so I just took my time and went through every little bit, and every little piece goes in, and eventually it gets put back together. So I'll have to go through and later on and check for leaks. The only one that I see is the diesel fuel that I spilled and some of the old coolant from when I drained them. But I think that's probably going to be it for this episode, guys. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But as always, I hope you guys are staying safe, taking care of each other, and I'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.